Hey, Midnight Sun here with another Ancient Spear Furious Charge round 2. This time we are going to be completing the rift, so we're going to be doing it in a really good time as well. Now our goal here is just to gather these guys up, see if you can time it to where you can get inside this circle as well for a little bit of boost in damage, and then we're going to dash forward, hit those guys once, and then hit these guys right here pretty hard. We're utilizing the freeze from the season to freeze most of these enemies. We're just going to dash here, stop for a second, hit up there, and then we're going to dash straight through here. We don't want to stay here. They will kill you right there, so watch out. Okay, we're running low on health, so we're going to pop our potion, dash a couple times. Now we're getting up here. We're going to kind of stay back away from all of those explosions if we can. Dash in and out, pull the enemies towards us, grab that orb, and then we're going to dash straight through here. Just pause for a second here to get a couple of those guys and move on to the next zone. Now we're going to go right over here. We're going to grab this lightning. This lightning is going to do most of our damage here. We're going to start dashing right here. Make sure all of your buffs are activated, and we got care of the first set of elites. Occasionally hitting and moving your way down to the next set of elites here. We're going to turn around for a second to pull them in and hit them a couple times like that. Move on to the next set over here. This is going to be the big set. Watch out for all of those explosions. So I'm going to pop out for a second. Okay, I got hit by this guy who should have been dead to the lightning. No big deal. We're still going to do a pretty good time here. We're going to come back in, immediately take care of him, and then move on to the next area here. We're just going to be dashing through while occasionally turning behind us and popping the enemies. So we're going to pull them this way, and then come up and we're going to get this power pylon right here. Hitting the enemies will freeze a bunch of them, which is nice. Now, all of these big dudes are going to explode on you, which means that we don't want to stay here too long. We just kind of want to group them up a little bit. And our goal here is to make the shield pylon last as long as humanly possible. So we want to make sure that we deal a lot of damage to the enemies in here to make that shield pylon really last. So this is why I'm kind of coming over to some of these extra areas over here and making sure that I've activated my abilities and my buffs. There we go. Don't get the shield pylon yet. Our goal is actually going to be to group up these two sets of enemies here, which I got pulled in. That sucks, but we're still doing great on time, so don't worry too much about it. We can die once or twice here. And now we're going to activate that shrine pylon and kind of aim right here to nuke all of those guys all at once there and get a huge boost in damage and health. Okay, on to the next set. We're going to run into a pack of elites in this room as well as a lot of enemies, and I'm just going to go straight over here and get this first while pulling all of these guys towards me, just because I know that that little boost in speed is going to help us out a lot. There we go. Alright, well, now we just need to finish off a couple of these guys in here to activate the boss. We've got the boss activated. Now our goal here is to dash around this guy a little bit and then hit him pretty hard. So we're going to dash and then hit him, dash and then hit him, and just kind of keep doing that over and over and over again. Okay, we got one death in here. We should be fine though. We're going to resurrect and make sure we keep up those passes, including the Ancient Berserker. We're going to spam that on him a little bit, get out. Spam it on him a little bit, get out. Last one. There we go. Okay, we even got a death at the end there. That's perfect for this build. So we completed it in 4 minutes and 3 seconds, which is night and day compared to last time. So let's check out how we did. All right, so somebody did this in 1 minute and 58 seconds. That is impressive. That dude really understands this build. We're way down here, kind of on the lower end of the pack. So this build really hurt my pride. Definitely not something I ever want to do again. That's 164. I think that's the worst I've ever done on a challenge rift. So that was the build there. I wish I could figure out how those guys are doing so good with that. They must like really time everything just well and just dash around and not die, I'm guessing. But this was a really interesting build. This was a really challenging build. I hope you guys appreciate the commitment to get through and complete these things. So have a good one. Thank everybody who subscribes. I really appreciate you guys. It means a lot to me.